Welcome to Hub 360 Embedded Sphere. In this project, we are using a simple smoke and heat detection system using an Arduino Uno. It monitors both temperature and flame. If a fire is detected and the temperature rises above a set threshold, the system sounds a buzzer and display a warning message on an LCD screen. For this project, we'll be using the following components: an Arduino Uno, a DHT11 temperature sensor, a resistor, an LCD, and an I2C module, a breadboard, some jumper wires, a 9-volt battery, and a 9-volt battery connector, and also a buzzer with our cable. And you can get all these components from our website at hub360.com.ng. Okay, let's start by placing the DHT on the breadboard. Connect the DHT sensor signal pin to digital pin 5 on the Arduino, the VCC to 5 volts, the ground to ground of the Arduino, and we'll also connect a resistor between the DHT signal pin and VCC. The flame sensor output pin goes to digital pin 4, VCC to 5 volts, and GND to ground. Place the buzzer. Okay, the buzzer I have here, it has signal pin, VCC, and ground. So the signal pin is going to pin 3. Then the VCC to positive of the breadboard. Negative of the buzzer is going to be negative of the breadboard. Then we take for our LCD, connect the SDA and SCL. This is for I2C protocol. So the SCL goes to A5 of the Arduino, the SDA goes to A4, the VCC goes to the positive rail, and the ground goes to the negative rail. Okay, then we connect 5 volts from the Arduino to the positive rail and the ground to the negative rail. So we are done with our connection. code and see what each part does. Includes libraries DHT, liquid crystal, and wire.h. These lines include the necessary libraries. DHT.h allows us to use the DHT sensor. Liquid crystal I2C.h and wire.h help us to control the LCD screen through I2C communication. Then we define the pins and initialize device. Here we are telling the Arduino the DHT sensor is connected to pin 5. The LCD uses I2C with address 0x26 and is a 16 by 2 LCD. We also connect DHT and LCD objects so we can use them. Then we declare for our threshold. Initially, we are setting our threshold to be 20. You can adjust the threshold of the temperature you need for your buzzer to make an alarm. Then we have buzzer pin 3. We have a flame pin to be 4. Then we go to our setup function. The function runs once. When the Arduino starts, it starts the DHT sensor, sets up the flame sensor as an input and buzzer as an output, initialize the LCD and turns on the backlight. Begins serial communication for debugging, which is our serial.begin 9600. Then we have a welcome message with scrolling. We display a welcome message and scroll it to the left to give a nice visual effect before the main loop. The main loop function. Now comes the main loop part of the code. If you see it here, if a flame is detected, that is, we read for flame detected equals to digital read flame pin. So if a flame is detected, the current temperature and humidity from the DHT sensor, we check if the sensor failed to return data, if it's NaN temperature and it's NaN humidity. If it fails, we print sensor error. Then after that, we also display our temperature and humidity. T for temperature and H for humidity. The degree symbol, degree Celsius, is shown using the char 223. Then we check for flame. We say if flame is equal to low and temperature is greater than threshold, our LCD should print flame detected, because for our sensor, if it senses a smoke, it reads 0, but if there is no smoke, it reads 1. If flame detected is equal to 0 or low and temperature is greater than the threshold that we set, initially we set 20, so you can adjust yours. LCD prints flame detected and we call the our buzzer to sound an alarm. Then else it should print normal and say no tune. That's for the buzzer, that's to keep the buzzer short. So that's it. We also have a delay of 1 second. So this is our code. Before powering it with batteries, test the setup using your computer's USB or power supply. Confirm that the LCD is displaying temperature and humidity values, and that the buzzer and flame message activate correctly when flame is present and temperature rises. Okay, so let's test it. For this particular code, we use a threshold of 20 degrees Celsius because here is already code. So you have to just change your threshold. So as you can see, once the sensor detects smoke, it's right flame detected, but if you stop detecting, it's right normal. Yeah, and we set our threshold to be 20 degrees. So the current temperature now is 27.7 degree. So meaning it has exceeded 20 degree. So it will not detect anything until the temperature is above the threshold and we have flame or we have smoke detected. So that is it. Once everything is working, disconnect the USB cable and connect a 9-volt battery using a battery clip. Plug the barrel jack. Okay, now the system is fully functional. When both heat and flame are detected, the buzzer activates and the LCD warns us about fire. This simple yet effective project can be a great start for building your own home safety system. This project is a great way to learn how sensors work with Arduino, and it's a foundation for smart home system. You can find all the components used in this project along with a link to the Hub 360 website where you can purchase them in the description box below. The complete code and freezing circuit diagram are also available there to guide you step by step. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this project, make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for more electronics and coding tutorials.